In today's video, we're delving into the intriguing belief among GTA enthusiasts that Rockstar Games might have discreetly tucked away the map for Grand Theft Auto 6 within its initial trailer. Before diving into that, let's catch up on the latest insights about the actual GTA 6 map, courtesy of the GTA 6 mapping project, specifically version 032. The recent updates unveiled a slew of new areas, painting a more comprehensive picture of the map's layout. The map's creator, Dupor, expanded various locations, notably enhancing the presence of Port Gayhorn, the gun shop, and a pawn shop. These additions were observable towards the conclusion of the trailer, particularly as Jason and Lucia seemed to drift away post what appeared to be a heist at Uncle Jack's Liquor. Notably, the revamped Port Gayhorn area prominently features a pawn and gun shop, leading to speculation about it potentially being Jerry Cowes' gun store. Cowes, a homeless character in Liberty City, had discovered a bag of diamonds, sought after by Nico, Johnny, Kits, and Luis Lopez. By the way, I'm holding a monthly giveaway for a PlayStation 5. You just need to subscribe and you're entered. Now, back to the video. His expressed intent to establish a gun and liquor store in Vice City raises anticipation for Rockstar's inclusion of this character owning a store in the game. Moving on to the updates, an additional inclusion was the harbor and docks around Sunset Bay, serving as a linkage between the northern part of Vice Beach, Sunset Islands, and Bay Shore. Notably, this area might host the Sunset Harbor Yacht Club, aligning with observations from the trailer showcasing several yachts of varying sizes, cruising across Venetian and Sunset Islands. These visuals strongly suggest the existence of such a feature within the game. Furthermore, various adjustments were made across the map, encompassing building updates, rectification of building colors, and substantial enhancements to Vice Beach. These alterations were made in response to evident scale issues identified through observations from the trailer. Lastly, a significant addition was the VOR DME radio beacon integrated into the VK Island, driven by clues extracted from the initial trailer. Version 032 of the Vice City mapping project stands as the most accurate depiction available, closely resembling the official map, albeit unofficially crafted. Shifting gears, many fervent GTA 6 fans assert they've unearthed the alleged Grand Theft Auto 6 map, purportedly embedded in the artwork accompanying the first trailer. This discovery emerged a few days back within discussions on the Grand Theft Auto 6 subreddit. Analyzing the HD artwork provided by Rockstar, enthusiasts engaged in extensive zooming, focusing on a specific image. This image, subject to much speculation, is believed by many to outline the state of Leonid, possibly encompassing a cluster of islands set to feature in the game. While it might not encapsulate the entirety of GTA 6's map, the presence of what appears to be several cities hints at the potential inclusion of multiple major urban areas, a long-rumored feature of the upcoming game. However, comparing this artwork with the comprehensive efforts of the Vice City mapping project raises doubts about its credibility. The disparity between the two renders the purported map within the artwork questionable. While the meticulous work of the Vice City mapping project is commendable and seemingly accurate, it remains impossible to definitively ascertain the exact shape, size, and scale of the world without an official release from Rockstar. The speculation around this artwork seems perplexing, especially considering its depiction of Vice City's main strip and main beach, supposedly housing the same building bearing the Scarface Easter egg from Grand Theft Auto Vice City. When you're on a trip or at a pit stop, you've probably seen those huge maps at rest stops or in malls and airports. They're like guides telling you where you are, where you're headed, and what's around. In a buzzing tourist spot like Vice Beach's main strip, it's conceivable that Rockstar might have crafted a fictional map of Leonid. This map could serve as a reference for in-game characters, giving them a sense of location and direction within the state. But here's the kicker. Even if this turns out to be the GTA 6 map or a rough sketch of it, confirming its authenticity isn't easy. The quality is low, lacking detail, and forcing us to zoom in a lot. How can we tell if it's the real deal? I'm curious to hear your take on this. Do you reckon the map in the in-game artwork hints at the real GTA 6 map or at least its outline? And is it possibly related to what's discussed in the Vice City mapping project? These bits and pieces came from leaked GTA 6 videos in September 2022. No time to waste. Let's dive right in. Social media plays a big part in the GTA 6 world. Each character has their own profile on Bleeder and Life Invader, letting them have more complex interactions with others. It's a step up from earlier GTA games, giving you a deeper look into their lives and personalities. GTA 6 steps up its game with non-playable characters, NPCs, and how they interact. No more quick chats and surface-level talks like before. NPCs dive into more extended conversations, making making the game world richer. Also, what your character wears matters. Other characters react differently based on your clothing choices. Watch out at the airport in GTA 6. Acting suspiciously leads to questioning and scrutiny. Trying to dodge security checks has serious consequences. And if you attempt to steal or take control of a plane, things end badly. And hey, every character needs rest in the game. Ignoring that means trouble. Your character's health declines, they recover slower, and their vision gets fuzzy. In severe cases, they might even pass out. Remember, this applies during missions too. Making sure your character gets rest is super important. Here's a neat thing. If your character's tired and you leave them alone, they might take a quick nap. By the way, I'm holding a monthly giveaway for a PlayStation 5. You just need to subscribe and you're entered. Now, back to the video. The realism in the game hits new levels with visible sweat. In GTA 5, characters sweated after running for a while. In GTA 6, you'll see sweat on their clothes and drops running down their skin. It's not just for looks. It shows how hard your character's working and how stressed they are. Let's talk big news. GTA 6 has more planned after its release. Rockstar Games is gearing up for 2 single-player DLCs, which could really expand the game's story. In the game, what happens sticks to your character. Paintball, hits, blood, dirt. They all stick until you clean them off. It's small, but it makes GTA 6 feel more natural. Getting into it with rival gangs in GTA 6 has consequences. If you mess with another gang, they're coming at you hard. Think crazy chases, drive-by shootings, intense fights. And if you make the mafia mad, they might send a real skilled hitman your way. But hey, take this info with a pinch of salt. It's based on leaks and guesses as of September 2022. Game making is a wild ride. Stuff can change a lot before the final game's out. Remember how Rockstar planned DLCs for GTA 5, but then GTA Online blew up? And they shifted focus? The view switches from outside to inside the plane when you're up in the air on GTA 6's commercial flights. You can't just hop out mid-air if the plane's over some off-limits spot on the map. Trying triggers a bit where your character moves through that area before actually leaving the plane. While you're flying, you can stand, walk around, interact with things, grab a drink at the onboard bar, or switch seats quietly. And if you're into that high lifestyle with private jets, you've got a team at your place, like butlers, chefs, maids who cater to your swanky mansion, or even a more humble apartment. It's all about customizing your living space to match your character's vibe. Now, about getting around in the game when you're using cabs or other public transport. There's an excellent new option. Instead of just skipping through like in GTA 5, you can choose to take a quick nap during the ride. It speeds things up and gives your character a breather. But be careful, nap at your own risk. There's a chance you might wake up to find you've been robbed while you dozed off. And then there's the DLC. The first one puts you in the shoes of Tony Prince, who is dealing with a tough addiction. His story runs alongside GTA 6's events. The second DLC switches it up, letting you play as Ramon, a Vice City Vegas gang member fresh out of a 15-year stint in prison. Ramon's got to fit in with a new generation of gang members who don't really care about his past rep. This story happens just before GTA 6 kicks off. GTA 6 brings in a stress system. When your character's under pressure, sleeping gets tough, and sometimes they can't rest at all. Lots of things add to the stress: shootouts, withdrawals, police heat, job stress. Each character deals with stress differently, making the game more immersive. Your characters aren't alone in this virtual world. They can make friends and business contacts with other in-game characters. Big names like Jacob Hughes matter in the story, but you can also build relationships with regular folks, creating a web of connections. In GTA 6, there's a new thing: credit cards. They let you spend more than you have. Get one from a bank or online, and you can buy stuff even if your cash is low. But remember, it's not free money. When you use it, you've got 7 days to pay it back with interest. If not, the bank sends tough guys after you. If they take out your character, you owe everything back: medical bills and stuff you bought. And the cycle goes on, giving you another 7 days before they come back. Let's talk TV in GTA 6. It's seriously interactive this time. TVs have schedules, and you can set reminders on your in-game phone for shows. You've got loads of options: reality shows, comedies, dramas, sports events. Each series has episodes that follow a schedule. The coolest part? Your actions affect what gets covered on news broadcasts. It makes the game world feel alive and responsive. Want your GTA music fix wherever you go in the game? You're in luck. In GTA 6, your character can put on headphones and listen to radio stations while roaming around. It doesn't matter if you're exploring or knee-deep in a mission, your tunes are right there. Doing illegal stuff in the game will only sometimes lead to a lavish life. You might face legal consequences and have to compensate those you've wronged, but it works both ways. If you're a victim and the cops catch the bad guy, you can seek restitution. The game's legal system highlights how important it is to own up to your actions. Hearing about plans for single-player DLCs in GTA 6 is exciting, but we've got to remember that planning and making it happen are two different things. GTA titles have a history of changing changing before they're out. For example, after 9/11, GTA 3 had stuff tweaked or taken out because of what happened at the World Trade Center. They felt some things were too sensitive or just not right after that tragedy. The bottom line is that GTA 6 might end up differently from what we think now, but we know Rockstar's good at making games that suck you in, just like they've done with the Grand Theft Auto series.